All right, today we're going to be doing the song Wake Me Up by Avicii. It's pretty easy. The rhythm is a little bit fast, so we're going to take a look at the chords first, master the left hand, and then get into the rhythm pattern and break it down beat by beat so you know exactly how to play it. So, step one, let's check out our chords. So if you were to build a song or try to learn a song by ear, this is the vocabulary you would need. So let's check out what Avicii does. Now we're going to be in the key of D for this song, and we need chords 1, 4, and 6 primarily. A little bit of 5 and a little bit of the 3 major there over in the applied section, but that's only for the intro. So let's see how it actually sounds. So here we go. 6, 4, 1, 6, 4, 1, 3 major. Feeling my Okay, so once we have our building blocks, all we need to choose now is a position. We got 5 positions, C, A, G, E, D, and we're going to choose the C position today because it is awesome. Now the problem is we are in the key of D, so we're going to slam a capo on the 2nd fret. That's going to give us the key of D. If you don't have a capo, you'd have to use the D position, which we will get to in another video. All right, so once we've got that, now we know who is who. So chord 6, we can see that it's going to be the A minor shape. Chord 4 is the F. Chord 1 is going to be C. Okay, now chord 5, G, and the 3 major is going to be an E, a minor E major, right there. We're borrowing that from the key of A minor. And the way that all looks like is this. Here's the song. 6, back to the center, G, and here the E major is what's directing your ear back to the A. Okay, now once we have that, we can check out our diagrams and actually learn how to play the song. So let's go one at a time, starting with chord 6. And a quick note, the symbols there for the fingers, finger 1, 2, 3, and 4, just check out the white notches to be sure of what to play. Here we go, chord 6. We want the lowest note to be the root of the chord, which is right there on the 5th string. So we're going to start there. Boom. Make sure that when you pluck it or strum it, you're aiming for that string. This is the root position chord. Now, what's interesting is that for the 4 chord and the 1 chord, we're not going to do that. We're actually going to put the 5th of the chord on the bottom. So that means we're going to start my chord right there. So my 3rd finger, my 4th finger, 2nd finger, and you can put your 1st finger across these 2 strings, or if you want, you can even just let it go and put it only here. It will still work beautifully for the song. Okay, so 3rd finger, 4th finger, 2nd, 1st finger across 2 or just 1. Chord 1, we're going to do the same thing. Instead of playing from the root, we're going to be playing from the 5th. So take this clump of 3 fingers and move it down 1 string each, and you're going to have your C chord. Now that's essentially the whole song. All we need for the intro is that quick little 5. And here we're going to play from the root. And if I'm here on the C chord and I want to change to that chord, it's actually quite tricky to get the pinky all the way up there. So we're going to abandon that string and make sure the highest note is the B string there. So it's a bit of a cheat, but it's because you're only going to use it once, we don't have to stress too much about it. And finally, the E major chord. Again, we're going to play from the root down here, second finger, third finger, and your first finger. So let's check out the review. We got a 6, 4, and the 1. And then just for the intro, we have 5 chord, and also the 3 major. All right, the last step is getting the rhythm pattern down. So how do we get chords to sound like that? Now, if you can just listen to it and pick it up on your own, that's fine. Again, the trick is just to always move the left hand. Don't let it stop when you hear a space. But we're going to break it down now beat by beat and stroke by stroke so you can see exactly what's happening. And hopefully that will help. Just a quick note, the downstrokes are up arrows because of the way tab works. So that's a downstroke. That's an upstroke with the thumb. The miss is same movement, just not contacting the strings. So there's an up miss. Okay. So if we look at our pattern, we can see it starts with a downstroke. We've got a miss on the upstroke, downstroke hit, upstroke miss, downstroke miss, upstroke, downstroke, and an upstroke miss. Now that's it. That's the whole song except one little spot in the intro. Okay, because if you look on beat 3, it's just repeating what happened on beat 1. Again, it's down, so it's 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A. That's the same thing that happens here. Now see if you can hear that. 1, E. 2. Okay. Now, what's really handy is if you try doing that, moving your left hand on the chord changes. So whenever that chord changes right there, that's a new chord. So try to have your left hand in a different spot. And it really helps you to note mentally where those chord changes are going to happen. Let's put it together now with the chords. Ready? Here we go. 1, E, 2, 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A, change, 1, E, and A, 2, E, and A, same chord, 3, E, and A, change, 4, E, and A, back to A minor, 6, 1, E, change, 1, 3, E, and A, 4, E, and A, 1, E. Here comes 3 major, leading us back to, and once we're here, the song repeats 6, 4, 1. So let's check it full speed. Ready? Oh, I can't hear it. Let's just listen. There you go. So I hope that helped. I hope you can get the rhythm pattern down with the chords. And thanks. See you next time.